what way. Pause. Hey guys, welcome back. So as you can see by the title, today I'm going to be talking about how you can keep your hair moisturized and frizz-free. Now some of these tips aren't just specifically for curly hair, they're just for hair in general. So if you guys are interested, just keep on watching. So tip number 1, deep condition, hair mask, hair treatment regularly. So before I started my YouTube channel, I actually used to deep condition twice a week. Usually on Thursdays and Sundays. So if your hair is a little bit more on the drier side, you should probably deep condition a little bit more frequently. For example, like my hair is not really dry, but I still like deep conditioning twice a week just because like I get the best results that way. But you try it out and see what way works best for you. Nailed it. So 3 of my favorites as of now. So 3 of my favorite deep conditioners are this one by OGX, the Damage Remedy Coconut Miracle Oil Hair Mask. I used this in my previous video. This one's really good. I feel like I get a lot of moisture after using this, and I feel like this actually helped me out a lot in my curl definition when I use no product. So I definitely recommend this one. The OG, I'm sure a lot of you guys know about this one. This is the Aussie 3 times Moist. It has Australian jojoba oil and avocado oil. This one, like, I can't rave about this enough. This one's amazing. I've been using it for, I don't know, a solid 5 years. That's a stretch. I've been using it for like maybe 3 or 4. And my hair loves this stuff. Like if you use this, like you know the deal. Like my hair feels so soft after I detangle it, and it smells amazing. Like highly recommend this one. And this one I don't use as often. This one is mainly when I feel like my hair really needs, you know, some extra TLC. But this is the Shea Moisture Deep Treatment Mask, the raw shea butter one. This one is really good. Yeah, this one, I feel like this one I used a lot when I was transitioning. So like back in 2014, when my hair was really heat damaged, I would swear by this stuff. Now that my hair is like very healthy, I don't use it as much. I feel like I use it mainly in the winter time, I guess, when it's really cold and I feel like my hair really needs it. But this one's also really good. Give your hair that extra love. Deep conditioner really doesn't take. Try and find that extra time, whether it's, you know, a Saturday morning, Sunday. I usually do it Sunday nights, right after I shower, or even like a Friday night before you go out. I used to shower, wash my hair, put the deep conditioner in, do my makeup, and then rinse it out to then like style my hair. Try to find at least 15 minutes to put something in your hair, because trust me, like your hair is gonna thank you 1,000 times over. Tip number 2, I've talked about this a few times, so this is more on how you should wash your hair. So shampoo your scalp. Keep the shampoo on your scalp. Like, I don't want to give you the whole spiel again. If you want to hear the spiel, like watch my previous video. But essentially, you know, the shampoo strips your hair and you out of all the moisture, and you want to, you know, you want to keep as much moisture in your hair. So when you're shampooing, just stick to your scalp, shampoo your scalp, massage, you know, shampoo, rinse, repeat. And rinsing it out, you can like massage the rest of your hair, you know, do whatever makes you happy, but just try to keep the shampoo on your scalp. Which brings me to tip number 3. When you're rinsing out conditioner, once again, rinse it out in cold water. And I know it's really hard. We're not in DR, but you know, try to figure out a way that you can manage. So the way that works best for me, because I don't like getting my body wet, I don't like getting my body wet. Of course I don't. Nice. I don't like cold water on my body, so I completely understand. The best way that works for me right now is I flip my hair over and then I just kind of like scrunch the conditioner out of my, and then I step out, tie my hair in a bun and turn the water back to warm, and that usually works fine because, you know, it's just like a quick shock of hot water again and then you're fine. Highly recommend it. But yeah, try your hardest to rinse out your conditioner in cold water. If you can't just full on commit to cold water, just make sure you're not rinsing it out in the really hot water that you're showering in. And I know you guys know what I'm talking about. I know you guys shower in scalding hot water, because I know it's not just me. But just, you know, like turn it up a notch, make it at least lukewarm, and try to rinse out your conditioner then. That brings me to tip number 4. Style your hair while wet. Now, I didn't always do this just because I usually styled my hair while damp because I get more volume that way, and I did get a little bit of frizz, but personally I don't really mind having a lot of frizz. But I've been recently getting into styling my hair while wet. I know it's really hard, but I don't know about you, I personally I just don't like feeling wet after I'm out of the shower. Like once I dry off, I'm dry. Like I can't do all that. But I usually step out of the shower. What do I usually do? I usually step out of the shower and put my microfiber towel over my shoulders and just let my hair fall. But I feel like styling your hair while wet gives you the best results. Also, this is kind of just an added bonus. Style your hair in smaller sections. So I feel like I'm about to go off on a tangent right now, but you should understand how thick your hair is in order to understand the styling techniques that you should be practicing. Does that make sense? So, for example, I know I have very fine hair, so the raking method usually works for me. Like I can easily, you know, coat my whole head just by doing the raking method, just because I know I know I'm gonna saturate all my hair because I don't have a lot. So like the raking method just works. However, my sister, her hair is super duper thick, like it's huge. Like she has so much hair, God bless it. And the raking method, it just does not really work for her. Tip number 5, use a satin, silk, bonnet, or pillowcase. So if you're using a cotton pillowcase, like it's usually soaking up all the moisture from your hair overnight as you sleep. So if you switch over to a silk pillowcase or a silk bonnet, that usually keeps, you know, the moisture in your hair because it doesn't absorb it as much as a cotton fabric would. So try switching out to a silk bonnet or a pillowcase. The pillowcase has added benefits for your face too, just keep that in mind. But definitely try switching for one of those while you're sleeping. You'll notice that your next day hair will be a little bit more defined than usual. So try that out. One more tip. It wasn't really part of the list, but this is just kind of like my thought process. Do a lot more protective hairstyles. So, you know, you guys see me on here, my hair is always popping, it's always out, you know, but that is not me on a daily basis. This is literally me on a daily basis. Like if I'm going to work, you're most likely gonna see me like this. Like I don't really wear my hair out, maybe in the summer, but summer is a different time for us all. Summer is different. But usually I have my hair in a bun every day. I coat my hair in coconut oil and jojoba oil and argan oil, whatever oil I have on hand. I coat my hair with it. Ooh, castor oil too. Don't forget that one. I coat my hair, put it in a bun, and this is literally me every day. But like I'm sure you guys already know this, like protective hairstyles are really important to keep your hair moisturized, to help it grow. It has so many benefits, so I highly recommend, you know, protective hairstyles all the way. Those were my 2 cents. Just remember though, this is the stuff that works for me. These are just tips that might help you out. You know, take it with a grain of salt. Figure out how you can incorporate these tips into your routine. See if some of them might work, some of them might not, you know. And that's one frustrating thing about curly hair. You just kind of have to figure out what works for you personally and what your hair wants and needs. But try these out. Let me know how it goes. Let me know if you have any questions about these. I'll definitely answer them for you to the best of my ability. But this concludes today's video, and I'll see you guys next time.